Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been 2 long weeks since I've posted a video, and that has been due to coronavirus. My whole family got infected with coronavirus, and I actually tried to film, but I needed to take care of myself. I needed to take care of them. Today's my first day out of quarantine. I'm gonna go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in 14 plus days. Whoa. So, if you have gotten coronavirus and you've been in quarantine, you've been inactive like I have, the weird thing that happened to me from resting for so long is that my butt actually hurts. I don't know. I guess if you sit on your butt for too long, it starts hurting. Yeah, that's what happened to me. So I could not wait to get off my butt. I'm hoping that these workouts are gonna kickstart my appetite again. I can't believe that. That's crazy. So I was just in what was known as the little HEB, which is actually the first surviving HEB in Texas. What? I know Corpus has Whataburger, but we have HEB. So I have not vlogged in a while, and I feel like it's really fitting to do a story time because a lot has happened, and I'm sure you guys are curious as to what happened after I moved out of my apartment and drove off into what felt like the sunset of my future life. I want to start by saying 2020 for me was actually a really good year. I was working from home, I enjoyed it. I was getting back into my fitness, I was doing my Bible study, and I felt like I was just getting closer to God and feeling more like the person that I wanted to be. And then November 8th, everything changed, and that was the day that Michael asked me for a divorce. From then on, everything really took a dramatic turn that I didn't expect. Here I was thinking I am flourishing in my personal life, and yes, Michael and I were having some issues, but I just thought that everybody was struggling. I thought that because of the pandemic and because of people working from home and people spending a lot of time together in confined spaces, I thought that it was just hard for everybody. When he asked me for a divorce, there was a temptation for me to question everything because my marriage was something that I really relied on. To me, a marriage is making a commitment to stick together no matter what. So when that was broken, I questioned a lot of things. I have definitely learned a lot about myself. I've also learned a lot about my marriage, who Michael and I were as individuals, and what we were like. And it made me also see how different we are and how the things that we enjoy are different and the things that we look forward to are different. I know that there are a lot of people who will give advice to stay busy, to try not to think about what's happening, but I really feel that you do yourself an injustice when you don't take time. It's so much easier to preoccupy your mind and try not to think about it, but to make a conscious decision to go to your room alone and to really think about the things that went wrong, it's uncomfortable. It's not fun. It's painful. But if you can do that with yourself, and I'm not saying obsess about everything and try and figure out the why to everything, but I did allow myself time to think about everything that had happened to me and to Michael the past 2 years. And I really think that is so important in moving on and in the healing process. Enough about the divorce. So much more happened. I moved out of my apartment at the end of December. I came home for the holidays. That night that I got here, my sister was not feeling well. And that's the night that we believe that all of us were exposed to coronavirus. My dad got really bad. He started having trouble breathing. It kept getting worse, and he had to eventually go to the hospital. Around the time that my dad went to the hospital, my mom started getting really bad, and then we all recovered. When I finished my quarantine and I was able to finally go out in public, I went to the gym. I injured my back and I injured my abdomen. You know, the Bible says that God takes everything and he works it for the good of those who love him. God used my COVID experience and my back pain to really help me have a different perspective, because when I was going through COVID, it was during Christmas. I was missing Michael. I was sad. I was wishing that I could share the fear and the worry that I had for my dad. And I couldn't, because he's just not the person to go to anymore. And so I had to go to other people, and it was hard. And Michael did reach out to me and tell me that I could, I could call him if I needed to, but things are different now. I had to triage everything that was happening in my life, and I had to focus on my parents. They were the priority, and Michael got pushed down naturally, right? Because he wasn't physically in front of me. Then I got my back injury, and I thought, this is just another thing. This is just another thing that's just hitting me. And I didn't understand it. And now I do, because something about being in just constant pain, I couldn't focus on anything but just recovering. Once I recovered from my back injury, I was just grateful. It's like I got taken to ground zero, and my gratitude got restored. Hope you guys like this video. Keep watching. This is my little pillow talk ending. I will talk to you guys later. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. See you next time. Bye.